Okay, so hello everyone. I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about and channel a little bit about the idea of atonement. I grew up I went to a Catholic school for a few years, and I really didn't like it, to tell the truth, but well, that's another story. I don't know if there's many people that did, but one thing that I was always struck by was this atonement for your sins. You have to atone for your sins, and it sounded so harsh, you know. And everyone's got these sins, and they're born with this sin, and they have to get rid of it, and all this kind of stuff. Well, anyway, that was just my personal kind of feeling about it. But in studying the Course of Miracles, I realized that the word atonement is not atonement; it's at-one-ment. And that's how it's described in the Book of Miracles, or the Course of Miracles. Although Book of Miracles would be neat too. But in the Course of Miracles, yeah, they say that it's becoming one with God. That's it. You're not doing any kind of punishment. You're not punishing yourself. You're just becoming one, at one-ment. And how cool is that? What a wonderful idea. So simple. But the words, right? So you have to be really careful about words and their meanings, because they can be twisted and turned to mean different things. And so anyway, that was just one thing that really popped into my mind recently, and I wanted to kind of talk about that. And how words can sometimes control us, can control our beliefs. If we realize that the actual word was at one-ment, that it would have changed everything. And so I often think about those passionate, I guess they would, Baptist preachers, I'm not sure, evangelist preachers who are very, very outgoing, and they usually do that whenever you listen to them, they'll break down words to mean different things. And I always thought that was a really interesting idea, breaking down words to free yourself from those words, to free yourselves from the beliefs that those words create in you. So anyway, I'm going on a bit. So anyway, so I'll channel the Hathors. I think they're about to come in, and see what they have to add. Okay, so here we go. Greetings, we are the Hathors. We come with a message of peace and of love for everyone on this planet, suffering, not suffering, living, not living. We come to give you a message of love and of peace, as usual. And we love that you would accept our gift to you. Our gift to you is a gift to us, is a gift to everyone. The gift of love and the gift of peace, that's all we can give. Now, as per your channeler's question about the words and the hidden meaning behind the words, we don't use words per se the way that you use words. We use a different type of communication. It's more visual than it is using pictograms like you use. And we would say that, yes, watching you, your language is a very, very interesting learning tool for you, to be able to take apart the language that you use every day. Because as you know, that the words actually don't have any meaning at all. Now, the idea is that we live in an illusion. This is all an illusion, so these words are words for things that don't exist. So you're describing something that doesn't exist, using something that doesn't exist. And so all of the feeling that you have for these words, you created those feelings. They're not your original feelings. These are just words. These are just things that in the end they're meaningless. We know that you've attached a lot of meaning to these words, and for some of you that might be a harsh thing to say. And we don't mean to offend in this sense. We're just telling you that in the end these words don't really have the meaning that you think they do. They have the meaning that you put to them, that maybe you were forced to think. Through years and years of the TV, of your education, you're forced to think that these words have a certain meaning to you, but They don't. They're representations of illusions, and you can put any emotion you want to them. And we would suggest playing with this idea. What a wonderful idea to play with. Take apart your words. So this word that your channel brought up, this atonement, at-one-ment, what a wonderful idea. Take apart all the words that you use. See how they make you feel. A lot of these words that are being thrown around now in your mass media consciousness are quite charged words. But the words don't really have any meaning once you take them apart. So once you hear these words, if you're watching your news still, if you hear those words, or if you overheard a conversation, listen to the words. See how they make you feel. Do they hurt? Do they make you angry? Do they make you happy? Do they make you sad? And find out, why do they make you sad? How can a word do that to you? Only you can do that to yourself. So we would suggest breaking down the words for yourself. And this would be a wonderful practice and a wonderful way to escape the storm that is surrounding you of words and of charged words, of yin and yang becoming so extreme and one side against the other. We would just take apart the words and you'll find out that there's nothing there. Everyone's fine. Everyone's at peace. Everyone is one. We're always one. We've never stopped being one. We are all one, and we are one with you. And we love you very much. And we wish you so much love and peace. Wow. Okay, so that was interesting. Ciao.